Hello YouTube, this is just one more Clasher doing a little channel introducing. So basically this channel is Clash of Clans and stuff like that, and maybe some other stuff as time goes by. But yeah, so I'm a Town Hall 8. I have 5 builders, 2 Christmas trees, or Xmas trees, my bad. I like this strategy, which I will show you in a raid soon. And then there's a variation with wizards that I'll also show. But yeah, a little bit about me is I'm in an awesome clan called Super Clan, and that's not Super Clan, it's Super Clam with an N, and not with an N, with an M, silly me. But then yeah, I farm sometimes. I have one raid that I lose trophies on that I'm about to show. I try to go for 200k plus raids of each resource, and then I sometimes just go for 200k resource raids, which means both. If you're new to Clash of Clans, I can help you with that. I might start a Let's Play some point in time. Sorry, I'm checking my clan chat so much. But yeah, so this is my base. I like it a lot. It makes me win a few defenses, but mostly people just skip my Town Hall if they win. But it's a very great base. You can probably somehow variate it so that you can make the Town Hall in the middle instead of some other stuff. And yeah, so I have full army camps. I'm probably going to do a raid and then share it, but let's get into one of the raids that I have to share with you. Alright, so we're back with our first raid. Ooh, it's blurry. See if I can focus. But basically, what I do is I start from the top. I drop my healing spell so that they don't get taken out straight out from there. Drop in a wall breaker. Gets through one of the walls. I try to take out the air defense first with this strategy, so then I put in my giants and then follow with my king and wall breakers. He had 2 clan castle troops, which is really weird, and but I try to take out the air defense, so I get closest to the air defense as I can, so I can take that out and put in my healers. I put in my healers prematurely on this raid, but it worked out for me in the end. This is the variation of it with 4 wizards. So first you would put in your giants, then your wall breakers, and your healing spell, then your king, and then you would put in your 4 wizards, and you work your way in from the air defense. That's the easiest to get to. So let's wait, and I'll zoom in on my giants. That's where the main action is going down. So this guy has been not on his base in a while, so I went after his collectors, got a lot of resources from them. Not quite finished with the collectors, but then I started doing my archers, because I move in with archers too. But I would usually have more archers, so I put down a healing spell and a rage to get through there on the giants. But I would usually do more archers, but of course this is the wizard variation, as I said, so I use wizards. And so I send in these goblins to take out some of that golden elixir that's in there. Then I send in the rest of my archers on that. I think that's it for my archers. I might have a few more later. But so that one goblin is picking off that elixir storage. I think I'm fresh out of troops. I have a few left. See? Yeah, I probably don't deploy anymore. But here, I'll just fast forward this. So you can see my giants just work their way through there. My goblins done picking off that stuff. Just times it by 4, so you can see they just go through. I think they get to, no, that's it. So basically, yeah, that was a pretty solid raid. I got 142,000 gold, 293,000 elixir, 90 dark elixir, and 5 trophies. So with this strategy, I used 30 goblins, 16 giants, my barbarian king, 8 wall breakers, 4 wizards, 2 healers, and 30 archers, and 2 healing spells and 1 rage spell. So yeah, that wraps it up for raid number 1 as it focuses, because this is the weirdest. Yeah, there it goes. So yeah, that wraps it up for raid number 1. I'll be back with raid number 2 shortly. Hey guys, I'm back, and this is raid number 2. I saw this base most of it, see, this guy had his air defense wide out in the open, and that got me pretty excited. So I took out that air defense straight up with the same strategy. I don't think this might be the wizard variation, but again, I start with that. I don't put in my Barb King just like start out with it this time. Send in my wall breakers. Put in my rage. That was kind of a fail rage spell there. Probably should have waited on that. But then I sent in my 2 healers kind of prematurely. They get 1 shot on them. Yep. So then I put in my other rage. Oh, nope. This is a big witch variation. This has 20 wizards. Jeez, I'm sorry if I'm saying witches. I'm just pretty tired right now. It's kind of late. But yeah, I use a lot of wizards this time. This isn't the most amazing raid, but it's not a fail raid by any means. So let's see, I'm focusing right here because over here there's my Barb King getting beat up by a wizard tower. But over here, I put in my few archers. My giants are doing some work, not as much as they probably should be. But my wizards, they're just going off right now. My healers are being boss and healing my giants, so they keep destroying things. Hopefully that mortar doesn't take out. Yep, so that healer saved my wizard there. So I get most of the resources, if not all of them on this raid. I put in a few goblins right there to take out that gold collector, because this guy hasn't been on in a while. And so I think this might be close to wrapping up the raid. I put in a few wall breakers right there. Putting the rest of my goblins. My goblins are now level 5. They weren't at the time though. So let's see. Do I get all the resources? I get most of them, and I get over 50%. So this is a really good raid. I appreciate this raid a lot. This was not a fail by any means. So now it kind of slows down with the blue stuff. So I just timed it by 4, so you can see that it's not that amazing. I mean, I get some more resources, not the same amount. But definitely enough to repay for this wizards and stuff. So I used 16 giants, 8 wall breakers, 2 healers, 8 wizards this time, and 1 Barb King, and 14 archers and 30 goblins. 2 rage spells, and I got 293,000 gold and 280,000 elixir. That was a pretty insane raid. So let's return back to base. Alright, so I'm back with this raid. This raid is one that I didn't really go for trophies on. I think I lost a bunch in this, but I gained a nice amount of loot. So first I start out with these archers and some archers over here because I'm going after the collectors. Because I bet it has most of the resources. I use my new level 5 goblins to take out some of the other stuffs. And so it looks like I got basically all the resources except for that 1 elixir and that 1 gold. Yeah, so I got all the resources on this raid, which was insane, except for the dark elixir, but I mean it wasn't that much anyways. So yeah, that was a pretty amazing raid. So it looks like I'm done there. Yeah. So I got 264,000 gold and 264,000 elixir and 94 dark elixir, but I lost 25 trophies, but that's fine with me, because that was a solid raid. Alright guys, so I think that's going to wrap up some raids for today. I'll try to post a video as often as possible. This is my first video on this channel, so please leave a like, comment, and suggestions of what to do. I'm sorry I don't have a nice screen recorder. This is just a camera that's pointed at my screen, but hope it doesn't bother you too much. But yeah, so here's my army composition again. Here, let's just wait. Alright, then let's zoom in on it, why don't we? So then you can use this army composition if you want. This is the default version that I like. You can switch out some archers for wizards if you'd like, if you're that kind of person and you're not really worried about elixir. So yeah, guys, please subscribe, rate, and comment, and give me suggestions, and have a nice day, and a nice year, and a nice month, and a nice week.